movement. All of us at ISBA were very keen that when India's biggest startup incubator conference is being hosted for the first time in Maharashtra capital at Mumbai, he is the most sought-after speaker to address us and enlighten us on this occasion. So without further delay, I would request ISBA President Dr. Suresh Kumar to welcome Honorable Devendra ji. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests and esteemed colleagues, it is my great honor and privilege to introduce our esteemed guest for today's function, Honorable Devendra Fadnavis, Deputy Chief Minister, Government of Maharashtra. He is a stalwart leader known for his dedication and public service at very different level. I had the fortune of traveling along with the delegation to Japan in 2016, and since then I have been fan of him for the kind of work he is doing, at the speed at which he is doing, and with the clarity with which he is addressing various issues. Devendra ji's biodata is very, very exhaustive, like he is leader par excellence. Very few politicians have multiple degrees from very leading universities in the country and abroad. Devendra ji is one amongst them. You take any topic and he can spontaneously address with facts and figures, and I am witness to that on several occasions, on several forums. So, having him here is most appropriate occasion. There are many things which we would like to discuss with you, sir. As incubators from Maharashtra, we would like to meet you, take your some quality time as per your convenience, and we will discuss about specific issues connected with Maharashtra. But since this is an All India conference, I would request our President, Dr. Suresh Kumar, to deliver the welcome address.
Chief guest of today's function, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Government of Maharashtra. On behalf of the ISBA Governing Board and the members of ISBA and the delegates, we take immense pleasure in welcoming you, and also we thank you for accepting our invitation and delivering the keynote address. The Additional Chief Secretary of the Government of Maharashtra, the CEO of Maharashtra State Innovation Society, the officials. I also take this opportunity to recognize the presence of Dr. Nalin Srivatsava from Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, Government of India, the former and the first Mission Director of Atal Innovation Mission, Mr. Ramanathan here, and our past President of the Indian Steps and Business Incubators Association, Dr. Rajendra Jagdale from Pune, and all the delegates, participants who have traveled across the country and who have been with us for the last 3 days. I welcome you all on behalf of ISBA. Sir, the Indian Incubators Association has been started in the year 2004, about 20 years before, when this country had only limited number of about 30 incubations across the country. And this movement has been started in 1983 by Department of Science and Technology, and the initial incubation centers has been sanctioned to the national institutes till 1999. And then looking at the way there has been progress over a decade, the scheme has been extended to the private institutions and universities, and slowly the incubation movement has started picking up. And also, the government extended these facilities to the research parks, technology parks, apart from the universities, and also taken up to the industry associations. So in 2004, when we were having a handful of incubation centers across the country, we faced a lot of challenges. And we had limited the platform to interact and make it as a successful initiative. We felt that we have been committed as the CEOs or the heads of the incubation centers. We felt that there should be a platform where we can share our experiences, share our challenges, discuss about the strategies, and if at all there is something we can implement. And as a result, about 20 of them come together and form this association. So in the last 20 years, this association has grown, and today we have about 135 plus members across the country, right from northeast to the south of this country, across the breadth. And thank you for the members who have had confidence in that. And we have been closely working with the government in the last 20 years. And some of the few achievements that our predecessors have done as part of the association is, one, in the earlier service tax, the incubation centers, all the services of the incubation centers got exempted. And the incubators also got exempted in the service tax. When the new regime has been implemented, again, the same support has been extended in the GST also, and we are able to get benefit out of it as well as the incubators. The second thing is, over a period of time, these incubation centers also started investing in equities in the startups, and we found that incubation centers which has been registered as societies are not eligible to invest as equity, but an amendment has been made in the income tax law where the societies which has been registered, incubation centers which has been registered as societies can also take equity. And the third one is the incubation centers has been included in the Schedule 7 for the corporate social responsibility benefits, and we have been also included as one of the agencies which can get contributions from the corporates. So these are the some of the achievements that we have made, and we are happy about it. But as days goes by, this startup landscape is getting changed. A lot of technologies are coming up. New generation is coming up with new technologies and new generation startups. And the incubation centers also should be keeping on changing to meet the requirements of the startups. So there are certain challenges, and one particular challenge which has not been addressed over 20 years or 30 years is the sustainability of the incubation centers. Because we have been established with the support of the government, and the government can help us in the seed fund, initial seed fund, and establishing the facility. When it comes to keeping abreast the changes that is happening in the ecosystem, the incubation center should also equip itself, scale its operation, and the revenues that has been generated for the operations has always been challenging. And one-time investment which has been made 5 years before, 10 years before, where the facilities have become obsolete, we find it difficult to upgrade it. So one of the greatest support that we have is the CSR support from the industry. That incubation centers are also being included in that. But in the operational level, we find it difficult to convince the industries to invest on the incubation centers and take it forward. So to the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, I have a request that we need the government intervention in connecting the corporates and the incubation centers, so that a particular percentage out of the CSR is about 2%, and if a small percentage can be earmarked for the incubation centers, it will be helpful, where the government's funding can be used for other operations, but we can closely work with the industries. And as a result, there will be a dual advantage. One, we can scale up. The startups also got connected with the industries, and they can also get access to the market. So this is one request that we have from the association, sir, that we need the government intervention to connect the corporates and the incubation centers. The second request that we have is the procurement policy in the government. We know that there are certain difficulty in having the procurement. We have certain regulations and things like that. But if there is a possibility to have a separate procurement policies for the startups, like startup to government schemes, S2G, where you have a friendly, relaxed policies for first 5 years or 10 years, it will be helpful for the startups to have the access to the market. And the third and the last important request that we have is, in last 10 years, we can see the impact or the growth of biomedical devices from the startups. And the startups are able to develop those products at the beta version, when it comes for the clinical trial certifications and taking it to the market, there is some challenges in having access to the hospitals to do the clinical trials. And through the government, if the startups through the incubation centers have an access to the government clinics and the hospitals where the startups can do the clinical trials, it would be a great advantage for us to take these biomedical devices and and related products, medical related products to the community. And with these three requests, on behalf of the association, I once again welcome you and welcome all the dignitaries and look forward to your enlightening speech, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Suresh. You must be wondering why such a big list of ISBA's expectations is being discussed with the officials and in front of Devendra Fadnavis ji. The reason is very simple. He is the person whose voice is heard very loud and clearly all over the country. Thank you. I request the team to play ISBA AV.
ISBA's key areas of expertise are policy advocacy. ISBA engages actively with state and central government agencies on policy making and planning to help incubators voice their needs and goals. Capacity development. It conducts a variety of training programs and webinars on many subjects including managing incubators, seed fund and sustainability, and designing and managing accelerators. Knowledge sharing and inspiration. The flagship annual ISBA conference acts as a platform to bring together various participants of the ecosystem to share best practices and foster relationships for mutual growth. Some of the best minds from various domains are invited as speakers in this conference leaders in education. Network and linkages. Sign of MOUs with national and international agencies, trade shows and virtual expos, the ISBA member portal and information sharing opportunities. Rewards and recognitions. The All India ISBA Awards for outstanding achievements to stakeholders in the startup and entrepreneurship world held in motivating together. ISBA has created rewarding partnerships in India and abroad with the CEO associations that are committed to entrepreneurship, innovation and innovation. Such collaborations and interactions bring value not just to winner incubators but also to the startups they advocate for. Join ISBA for a world of opportunities where connections with policymakers are simplified, with people in your corner liaising with you, where conferences are enriching, best practices are shared, awards are encouraging, and where heartful, knowledge-filled networks are yours for the taking. Join ISBA.
Now I call upon the CEO of Maharashtra State Innovation Society, Dr. Ramaswamy sir, who has played immense role in ensuring that this conference is hosted in Mumbai and with such big numbers. Thank you, Ramaswamy sir. He is like parent to all the incubators in Maharashtra. Thank you.
Thank you, Asad. Namaskar. Honorable Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis sir, Sri Masishwar Singh sir, Additional Chief Secretary for our department, Dr. Suresh Kumar, President ISBA, Dr. Prasad Menon, Vice President ISBA, all the delegates who came all the way from all over the country to Mumbai, officials from Government of India. I take this opportunity to welcome Honorable Deputy Chief Minister sir for this conference. So this is the third day, sir. First day conference, pre-conference happened in IIT Mumbai, so that was also attended in huge numbers. And yesterday and today also, sir, more than 250 delegates have joined, and this is the largest ever conference of ISBA, sir. I'm happy to share with that with you. And they were initially having some hesitance in taking this conference in Mumbai, considering the expenditure. Honorable ACS sir intervened, and along with Innovation Society, sir, both CITCO, MIDC and MTDC also supported. And so there were a lot of good sessions, sir, for last 2 days. And I would like to inform this August gathering that the policy that we were sharing, innovation policy of Maharashtra, was brought by none other than our Deputy Chief Minister, sir, when he was the Chief Minister in 2018. We are on the cusp of revising this policy. Soon it will come up. And as we have discussed yesterday, this one district, one incubation center, at least from the government side, is again, sir had recently announced for Jalna districts under the MAGIC support. So sir is instrumental in preparing this district strategy planning. So in that we have specifically made it a point that every district should have an incubation center. So again, this sir's brainchild only. So without taking much time, because we have to listen to sir, I thank sir for being present here and addressing the gathering, and I welcome all the delegates once again to Maharashtra. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Now I call upon Additional Chief Secretary, Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Government of Maharashtra, Ashish Kumar Singh, sir, to address us. He is the man who ensured that ISBA doesn't land in a deficit while hosting this conference. Thank you, sir.
Maharashtra's most beloved, most dynamic and visionary Deputy Chief Minister, Honorable Devendra Fadnavis sir, my colleague and Commissioner of Employment, Mr. Ramaswamy, President of ISBA, Dr. Suresh Kumar, Vice President, Dr. Menon, innovators, CEOs of incubators, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It's once again my honor to stand here before you in this valedictory function in the presence of our Honorable Deputy Chief Minister. Ramaswamy recalled a few things, but he missed out on the most important ones. This department was constituted under the guidance, leadership, and the first ministership of Honorable Fadnavis sir. Everything that has happened since then has been only because of the fact that the structure that he set up, the vision that he gave to the department, not only through the policy but also through various other initiatives like Startup Yatra, which he flagged off for the first time, like creating this whole innovation society. It was set up under his guidance and leadership. And almost everything that you see today in the innovation space in Maharashtra was only because of the vision, guidance, leadership, and personal intervention of Honorable Fadnavis sir. Sir, we are deeply indebted to you for having given us this platform from which we are able to at least host a ISBA conference today in Mumbai. At this moment, sir, I would only like to recall a few things that we have done and we have deliberated here. Sir, as you are aware, we have recently had a long negotiation with the World Bank, and Honorable Prime Minister, when he inaugurated the 511 rural centers under in your presence, had said that we must set up something which he had seen in Singapore. So we are, sir, in the process of finalizing setting up a World Skill Center here in Mumbai. And we hope, sir, that it will be the finest in the world. Then, sir, we are hoping that our university, which is currently in the formative stage, will also become the stepping stone for students from ITI to be given credits for whatever courses they do in the ITI, and then they can move on to do a course in the university, so that it's just a modular movement from a slightly lower level of qualification to a higher level of qualification, thereby making them earn a lot more. Sir, before I came here, I also heard a speech of yours which you had recently given, sir, in the presence of the Honorable Governor, where you had said that the future of work itself is changing and that lots of new technologies will destroy old jobs and create new jobs. So, sir, we are very hopeful that with our initiative, we will be able to reskill a lot of our manpower and also upskill a whole lot of them to deal with these new technologies like artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, AR and VR technologies. And, sir, you had also been instrumental in sending one of those persons. So we are hoping, sir, that we'll set up at least within 6 ITIs to begin with as our first initiative, international setup wherein they are trained in international languages. So, sir, we have recently tied up with Japanese and German, but yesterday Honorable Minister said that we must also do French. So these 3 languages we are introducing in those ITIs, sir, with a proper language lab so that their pronunciation, etc., is also taken care of. And at the same time doing an agreement with the Germans under the dual system of training, sir, which was also actually your idea initially, so that we can bring them at par with the best in the world, sir. Sir, as we wrap up today's proceedings, I extend my deepest gratitude to everyone present here, but particularly to our Honorable Deputy CM, because it's very difficult to get his time. I have been trying to seek his time for a long time and I have not succeeded. So I must say that ISBA is very lucky that you have got his time. And he has always championed the cause of startups and incubators. Sir, on behalf of the department and the government, in your presence, I want to assure ISBA that all the lessons, inspirations and insights from yesterday and today, we will take it forward together and sculpt a future such that Maharashtra continues to be a beacon of innovation and enterprise. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
The dream moment has arrived for which we were eagerly waiting. Devendra Fadnavis sir is one person. You can witness his commitment for good governance, his commitment for social empowerment, his commitment for upliftment of all sections of society, and his commitment for addressing any problem, anytime, anywhere. It's very rare to have such a dedicated leader, and our country, and Maharashtra especially, is blessed to have such leader. Now I call upon Honorable Devendra Fadnavis ji to address us on this occasion and enlighten us. Thank you.
So many good things have been said about me that I have started thinking about me once again, reinventing me today. But let me assure you that I would try to be a person that you have spoken about me. So thank you for all the good words. Honorable Dr. Suresh Kumar, President of ISBA, Shri Ashish Kumar Singh, Additional Chief Secretary, Government of Maharashtra, Dr. Ramaswamy, CEO, Maharashtra Innovation Society, Mr. Prasad Menon, Vice President ISBA, Mr. Ashish Garde, all the dignitaries present here, all the participants, ladies and gentlemen, it's absolutely my proud privilege to be invited and interacting with you at ISBA Conference 2023. I think the theme of the conference is really great, which is about incubating the next generation ideas. And I think that is absolutely need of the day. We are actually experiencing a very excited and a very renewed sense of entrepreneurship in our country. It's really exciting time for India. The way we are progressing, I think we can say that we are unstoppable. In fact, under the leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, the way India has progressed in last 9 years is absolutely unthinkable. We were 10th largest economy of the world in 2014, and today we are world's 5th largest economy. So we have gone up 5 numbers, and the biggest moment of pride is that we surpassed the economy of our erstwhile imperial ruler, that is Great Britain, and we are now a bigger economy than Great Britain as well. And now our Prime Minister says that by 2030 we will be world's 3rd largest economy. And our way towards making India 3rd largest economy travels through innovation and technology. And I think the organizations like ISBA have a great role to play in this journey. Today, we can see that the geopolitical situation has given us a lot of advantages, especially post-COVID, when the entire world realized that for the global supply chain, they cannot remain dependent on one single nation, and they have to have a +1 policy. I think opportunity for India started. we all know that for 30 years, China has played a role of being the factory of world. They have produced for world, they have manufactured for world, they have created technologies for world, they have created innovations for world. But during COVID, the world understood that it cannot put all its eggs in one basket. It cannot rely on a country which doesn't respect intellectual property, which believes in reverse engineering. And today, when the world decides that we have to have a policy of China plus one, that plus one ultimately is becoming India. Especially those economies who are dependent on technology and innovation are more keen to move to India. I've recently been in Japan, and I was talking to several ministers, I was talking to several industry captains, and all of them were of the opinion that we invested heavily in China and our basic ideas have been stolen by China, and they have modified those ideas and is doing business on the basis of those ideas. So they were very keen looking at the way we have developed our nation, the way we have created all the formats. They feel more safe in India. So they said, we want to come to India, our next destination is India, and they are exploring possibilities of locating themselves to India. And this is happening world over. So I think it is really exciting time for India. It is very challenging time for India, and it is opportune time for India to stand to the opportunity. If we talk about our Honorable Prime Minister's dream of 5 trillion economy or a $1 trillion economy which we claim in Maharashtra that we will achieve, because if India has to achieve a 5 trillion mark, Maharashtra has to be a $1 trillion economy, and the way towards $1 trillion economy goes through technology and innovation. Because all of us know that technology is a leveler. Technology doesn't discriminate. It doesn't know whether a person using it is a man or a woman, is from which caste, color or creed. It always has a virtual queue. First in, first out is the mantra. And that is why technology has power to disrupt, has power to change. And I think this power of technology, this power of innovation is something which can make us leapfrog. Today when we see our economy growing at such immense pace, what is the reason? It's about our younger generation embracing technology. Today, when we have more than 100,000 registered startups, and almost 90% have grown in last 7 to 8 years, from where this speed comes? I think the demographic advantage of India is behind this speed. a country which has a median age of 27 years, a country with so many youngsters and with a millennial generation which is born with technology. I think this is a huge scope for us to leapfrog using these technologies and these innovative minds. What they really need? They really need incubators. Incubation is a key. Any idea is just an idea until it is incubated. And I think this is the way forward. We have to create an ecosystem for every idea to incubate, to transform that idea into life-transforming idea, into a business concept. And I think today, the way Indian startup ecosystem is doing, we are now world's third largest startup ecosystem. And I'm sure in next 3 to 4 years, will be world's second largest startup ecosystem. It's because of people like you. It's because of the organizations like ISBA. I think today the government of India has taken so many good decisions. President Dr. Suresh Kumar was telling, it's because of your initiative, but so many decisions have been taken by which this entire ecosystem of incubation is progressing. We believe that for economy to progress, two things are very important: speed of travel and speed of data. Speed of travel is important because it improves quality of life. It creates a new possibility for a supply chain. It connects people. And speed of data today is most important. We know that with the advance of 5G, things have been changing. Every sphere we can see the changes. Today the marketplaces are also changing. Today social media has become marketplace. Instagram has become marketplace. So look at the ideas of people, the way they are creating new marketplaces is also something very amazing. And I think with this technological advancement, with AR and VR, with AI, the things are changing very fast. As mentioned by Dr. Ashish Singh, just look at our future. AI is going to change the entire job market. The things which we have been doing, now we will have to do it differently. And there, the role of skilling is very important. Because we have to learn, unlearn and relearn. That is today's mantra. Everybody has to upskill, has to embrace the new skills. And there is always a debate about man and machine, whether AI is going to outsmart us, is a debate of the day. But we must not forget that the algorithms of AI are also created by humans. Technology is a tool. It is a horse on which you can ride. Nobody should be scared of technology. It was the same fear when the computers came and people used to say that the generation will be jobless due to computers. No, it didn't. It just changed the way we have been doing things. So So we have to be open for doing the things differently. And I think that is the mantra of technology and innovation. Today, our innovation society which we have created is doing wonderful job. Our policy, I am told already, it has been explained, is paying dividends. Today our 19 incubation centers are actually creating a startup ecosystem for tier 2 and tier 3 cities. And if you look at the startup ecosystem today, around 40% of startups are from agri sector. Today, what is holding us back in development of economy, it is the agriculture sector which lacks technology and innovation. But today, when we can see that our youths from tier 2 and tier 3 cities are developing techno-based startups into agriculture space, whereby not just production is impacted, but the market access is improved. The predictability in the agriculture sector is coming back, and I think that is the way of changing lives of people. Today, when we talk about startups, I must tell you that Maharashtra is the startup capital of India. There are many cities which boast that they are the startup capitals. Yes, they have done wonderful things, and I am very happy about all those megapolis, megacities. But when you look at the absolute numbers, India's 23% startups exist in the state of Maharashtra. Out of 110 unicorns in India, 26 unicorns are present in Maharashtra. So I think this innovation and startup ecosystem is very well developed now in Maharashtra, and especially the fintech, because we are in a financial, commercial and entertainment capital of India, and I think fintech is something where Maharashtra leads the way. So I think this ISBA conference is happening at opportune time and at appropriate venue, that is Mumbai, that is Maharashtra, which is actually fostering all the ecosystem which the members of ISBA have been trying to create in the entire country. Dr. Suresh Kumar, I would like to assure you, you have put forth 3 demands or 3 wishes. So I would like to assure you that I will take them to the appropriate authorities and will create appropriate ecosystem so that all these 3 demands are taken care of. I would once again like to welcome you all, and I am sure that the outcome of this conference, ISBACON 2023, would enrich the innovation ecosystem of India, and from the Government of Maharashtra's side, I would like to assure you that we will be the first government to act on the takeaways of this conference. Thank you for having me here. Thank you for listening to me. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra.
Thank you, sir. Indeed, we don't have words to express our gratitude. On this occasion, I request the members of ISBA to give a standing and thundering ovation to the DCM Fadnavis, sir. What a commitment level. We have put forward certain requests and sir has instantly picked all the requests for further action. Thank you, sir. Our Principal Secretary Ashish Kumar Singh sir had mentioned that sir is extremely busy. Getting his time is indeed very challenging. Yes, Maharashtra is a very big state, multiple challenges, but in spite of that, we could get his time. And let me thank his back office team, which is doing such a fantastic work, completely faceless interaction, which we had in last 14 days, and sir is here. So full credit to sir's back office team, which is doing amazing work. We heard sir, yes, he is a political leader, but he is a thought leader of corporate world too. Thank you, sir. Before I invite our Vice President Prasad Menon to propose the vote of thanks, I would quickly request the governing body members of ISBA who are here and are working for this conference for last almost 45 days to come over on the dais for a lifetime memory picture with sir. Thank you. Prasad Menon would be proposing vote of thanks, and let me tell you that ISBA has 11-member governing body team, and out of that 3 are from Maharashtra. While planning this conference, we had multiple challenges, but ISBA team as a whole did a wonderful job. Prasad.
I'll take exactly 3 minutes. So, first of all, good afternoon, everyone. I stand before you today with a heart really brimming with pride and a lot of gratitude and a sense of profound appreciation for all the individuals and organizations who have graced us with their presence and support. It is my distinct honor to extend a heartfelt vote of thanks on behalf of ISBA. First and foremost, I would like to express our sincere gratitude to the Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Shri Devendra Fadnavis ji. For now, I understand really for taking the time. When I say taking the time, it's not saying it lightly. Really for taking the time to join us today. And your presence here is a testament to your commitment to innovation and progress in our great state of Maharashtra. And to express this thanks, I would request our President, Dr. Suresh Kumar, to give a small memento on behalf of ISBA to Honorable Deputy Chief Minister. We are also deeply thankful to the Additional Chief Secretary, Shri Ashish Kumar Singh, and Dr. Ramaswamy, the CEO of MSINS, for gracing us again today. And your support has been invaluable. We have been saying that right from the pre-conference yesterday and even today, your presence, your support has been invaluable, and we would not have achieved any of this without your guidance. We are truly, really honored for that. I would also like to express our heartfelt thanks to Dr. Nalin Srivastava, Joint Director at MeitY, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, for sharing his expertise and insights today. Our heartfelt thanks are also due for esteemed partners and supporters from the state of Maharashtra. The Maharashtra State Innovation Society, of course, the Maharashtra Tourism Development Corporation, Maharashtra Industrial Development Corporation, SIDCO, and of course, Science IIT Bombay, also from Maharashtra. You all have, in your own way, played a pivotal role in fostering innovation and entrepreneurship in our state of Maharashtra. We are deeply grateful for this. Additionally, I would like to acknowledge the contribution of our supporters from Startup Odisha and SIDBI. Your partnership has been crucial in our journey, and we are truly thankful for your continued belief in ISBA and in the cause of incubation in India. Our gratitude extends to the central government supporters from the Department of Science and Technology, everybody knows that as DST, and from the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, that is MeitY, and Biotechnology Industry Research Assistance Council, BIRAC. Your support has provided us with the resources and encouragement needed to drive incubation and making a lasting impact. Before we draw the curtains on this remarkable event, it would be a remiss not to extend our heartfelt gratitude to a few more key contributors, a few more. Please have patience. A special thanks to our event organizers, Squad Minds, and Present Team for their meticulous planning, dedication, and tireless efforts. Your professionalism and attention to detail have been evident at every step. I also want to express our appreciation to the startup Migrate for providing us with the registration technology. A warm thank goes also to Hotel ITC for providing us with this world-class venue and hospitality. And last but not the least, of course, express our deepest gratitude to all the delegates who have traveled from various corners of India to be part of this conference. If I create a map of all of you, what incubators you represent, we'll cover the entire length and breadth of India. Your presence has added immense value to our discussions, and your willingness to learn, share, and contribute really reflects the spirit of collaboration and innovation that defines events like this. Thank you very much, and with this I give it to Ashish Garde.